YouTube family. It's crazy over here today. We had something hilarious happen this morning. Since we built the dog door yesterday doing our mudroom, all of a sudden we heard paw prints inside and the girls and Gunnar had all made it in the house sneakily through the unfinished dog door.
So the dog door works.
Yay, dog doors. Yesterday we took out a window and replaced it with a solid wall and then covered it with siding. It was a huge transformation. We still have a little bit of things to do on the outside today, and we are going to get on the inside space to start that renovation. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. We're gonna show you what we're doing to the interior.
Well, let's go. Okay, YouTube family, I am totally ready to transform this mud space into a glorious dog sanctuary oasis. First, we're gonna clean up the back wall, then we're gonna insulate it, then we're gonna vapor barrier it, then we're gonna drywall it, and then the design. Elisha is gonna do her magical touch, and it's gonna be absolutely epic.
During yesterday's video, we had a lot of questions about where was this door we're renovating. So this is our front door here now where we've made our screen porch this season. Love it. We just finished painting all of the exterior of the house. Everything looks super fresh. So if you follow along our house this way, down to our driveway here, we have another door, which is kind of confusing because we have a lot of entries on the front. So there is the mudroom space that Philip and I are renovating. Then we have our garage. And then on the other side of our garage, we have another door that enters into what is now being changed into our boys' game room. So we're just working on the exterior on the front of that, adding the rest of the light fixtures, painting the garage door, and now we're working on this entryway. So for this exterior space at the mudroom, I'm now just trying to decide whether or not I want to paint this outside door black or if I want to paint it the same green as the screen door. So I have some deciding to do before we get continuing with today's project.
Occasionally, I need to breathe. Stop me for a second, I got needs. Occasionally, I set them free.
Camera action. Oh, I love you too, Phil. Your shirt's telling me, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, honey.
So last night while we were in here, we kept walking through and this room felt so much bigger without the window. It felt like it was twice as long. Didn't you feel like it was so much bigger than it was before? It felt like a different house.
It feels like a different house. You know what we're doing? We're just creating more spaces in our house that feel more homey. It opened it up. That window needed to go, and the dog door needed to come.
It's going to be awesome. The girls are already loving it and it's not even done yet.
So
Gunnar was a little hesitant this morning. He was barking at it like, what in the world is this? But the girls were brave. They went through first and then he was like, oh, I guess if my girls can do it, so can I. Wow, it's gonna be so much warmer in here in the winter with the insulation, no drafty window, vapor barrier. Okay, so I'm putting some chalk lines on the ceiling where the studs are so that once we have the drywall on, we'll know where our studs actually run. So I'm gonna do one on the outside of both, and then I'll be able to wash this off at the end, but it's gonna give us a good idea of where we're going to put our screws so we're not guessing and making holes in our drywall that we don't need.
Oh, look at the cricket!
There's a smushed cricket on my drywall. How are we gonna hold it up and get the screws?
You gotta hold the, oh yeah. Once it's up, I can hold it.
Oh.
You get it up.
But I ain't never coming down.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
I've been dancing on my own so bravely. Now they're round on my mind.
We're going to mud and tape this space, and then I'm going to get this entire room painted fresh white. Then we'll be able to start building our cabinetry.
This door with Home Hardware's new Design Roots collection paint.
And what color did you choose? We did this on our screen door, right? Do you remember what it's called?
Yep, it's called Sanctuary.
Yes, and we love this green. So first coat on our white door looks pretty terrible because it's just that first coat, so it's super streaky. but we use the exterior paint for that, and we're gonna paint this back side of the door the same color. So we've taped everything off, and now Chase and I are trying to tackle this exterior part right here. Chase loves washing windows. He likes using the spray bottle. Going to clean up this window, and then we're going to recaulk the window and repaint and make this look nice and fresh while we wait for our putty on the inside to dry. Waiting for putty to dry is just as much fun as waiting for paint to dry, right, Chase? Okay, Chase did a great job on the window. Once everything is all dry, we can use the razor blade and make sure there's no spray on the window. We're going to tackle all underneath here, which is super weathered and discolored. We know that it's not mold, it's just some discoloration, so we're going to roll it white. Still waiting for that drywall putty to be completely dry on our second coat.
Wow, that looks much better.
That will be so much brighter, right?
Yes.
I'll use the brush to get the back. I'm gonna need the ladder, but
Yeah.
we'll get a primer rolled on it first.
Yeah.
Don't step in the paint, Mom, don't step in the paint.
You can immediately tell the difference.
Okay, good. We're gonna need a new light fixture. Look at that thing. Older than Mom.
Won't you stay? Won't you stay?
So 84 3/4. We're going to cut from the bottom because we want to keep the hinges in the spots that they are for the top. I don't think we're cutting off a whole ton. There's 84 3/4. Okay, so I marked all 4 sides and I did 2 lines. That way I can really level it all the way around so we know where, easier to make sure that it's perfectly level this way. I measured from the top down.
I really wanted to get it right.
How should I do it?
The side first.
This side?
I think so. Is that smart? Maybe?
We're gonna find out.
I might be failing you. I'm like, wait, is that smart?
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it.
So I have an abundance of shelves for this that I can use from floor to ceiling. So I can just move these little pegs and then put them wherever I want them. So I still need to clean this all out because this was just being used for storage in an old art studio that I had. What I'm thinking is possibly leaving a shelf only here and then leaving this part open so I can hang like the dog leads and stuff. So I don't want them hanging in this room if they're hanging out here by themselves because I don't want any of them to pull the leads down, chew them up, or get hooked in them or something. So as a safety aspect, I think I'd rather have them actually in the cupboard. But for now, I'm just gonna put all the shelves in, and then while I'm building, I can kind of decide where I want them all to go. I think I still have another shelf out there. So then the door is gonna open this way, which is perfect. And see how I have lots of room before the actual vent, so I'm not interfering with any of the heat or cool air that will come in here depending on the season. Super fun. And then imagine bench is gonna go all the way across with storage underneath, and then the dog door with the steps. So this is starting to really take shape. We need to get the doors prepped for my idea for the fronts. I can't even believe it. We got so much done today. We did a whole bunch on the exterior of the mudroom space. Chase killed it today.
Oh.
He did so much work and he was so proud that our YouTube family was gonna see all the hard work that he did. He's a little camera shy, but he's getting there.
He's like his dad.
We got the front door painted. We still need to let it dry overnight before we can do another coat. We got all that white painting and everything done on the outside, which is amazing. Repaired our screen door screen. Got a whole bunch of stuff done up there, but this room, seriously, how did we have this whole room and not know quite how big this space was?
It's always just been a mud room.
A mud room, yeah. It didn't really have a whole lot of functional aspects to it. So
Right.
it was like, throw everything in this room.
Spray it down.
Yeah, so we're really happy that this is going to have a lot more function for the space. Getting rid of that window, best decision we have ever made yet on any renovation in our house. Honestly, I wanted to do this several years ago and we just thought, how are we ever gonna do that? This wall needs one more coat of putty before we can paint it. So we're gonna work through the night tonight and get this done, roll this entire room with fresh white paint. And then I have some inspiration. So I'm gonna show you the inspiration on what my cabinetry is going to look like. And I'm going to use all upcycled materials to try to pull off this look. Let me know in the comments section what you think I can change this into the inspiration that I'm kind of looking for. I'm going to use some upcycled leather strapping and some strapping of wood and be able to create this look that I'm dreaming of for this space. And then we're going to paint the cabinetry all a color. So let me know what color you think I should do it. If you think my idea is gonna work, if I'm crazy, this is gonna be an epic fail, I don't know. Give me some support down below. Let me know what you think. I'm loving this so far. So for me, right now, 10 out of 10. It's awesome. It's gonna function so well. And we still have to cut out the hole for the girls and Gunny to be able to hop through. We're gonna do that tomorrow because we learned this morning that they just come in if there's no solid door there. So we need to get that covered up or cut out and figured out and then get the insert on now that we have a wall installed. Stay tuned to our episode tomorrow. I am so excited to show you what this final reveal is going to look like in tomorrow's videos. If you're not already part of our YouTube family, subscribe. What are you waiting for? We love you. Thank you so much for being part of our family. We absolutely love the support and the love that you guys share for us. We love you. We will see you on tomorrow's episode. Bye.